What's going on, Father Muckers? Well, Jesus, Murphy, make a lot of noise over here. On a positive note, wondering how the fish are doing. We got one minnow that survived. I took a bunch out. I gotta take some more out. The suckers are, this guy's just giving her. He's having a great time in there. Probably not. He's probably scared shitless because he can't figure out where the hell the rest of the lake is. But the rest of them are just, they're not dead. They're just kind of doing sucker things of staying on the ground and chilling out. Out of all the minnows, all 8 I put in, only 1 survived. And I can't find him now. I don't know where the hell, there he is. He's just doing minnow things. I think the problem is it's my fault. The thermos water was really cold. That water was room temperature. And by moving them from super cold water to room temperature water without letting the water slowly get up to temperature, I'm pretty sure I shocked them to death. I'm the only one that survived. The toughest little bastard ever known to man. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, today I got it's family day, in case you're wondering why it's Monday. And it is Monday, and I'm not working. It's currently 11:30 in the morning. I've been up for about an hour now. 2 hours. I woke up at 9:30, got up, had a piss. I gotta have another piss, freak sakes. So I ended up cleaning the fish last night. They're gone. I cleaned them up, fried them up, ate them up. They're good. They're really, really good. As for right now, what I want to do is, I got to do some cleanup in this kitchen, that's for sure. But one thing I definitely got to do today is pack this thing back up in the bag and then get it back in that box. Because that's going back to Canadian Tire. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother trying to replace the rods on it or anything. I'm just going to get it back. Forget it. Am I going to get another one of these? Probably not. Like I said, for ice fishing, that's going to be a solo outing that I do every once in a while, not all the time. Like I said, I don't really enjoy it as much as I thought I would. Like, it's fun, don't get me wrong, I had a blast yesterday because we're catching fish. But the walking out, the walking back, the setup, the tear down, it's kind of annoying. I'd like to, regular bank fishing, it's fun. I throw the shit in the back of my truck, drive down to the lake, take the shit out one trip. You got rod in one hand, cooler in the other, backpack on my back, walk out to the thing, drop my stuff off, grab my thing, put a worm on the hook, drill it out, we're ready to fish within 5 minutes. Ice fishing, by the time you get to the location to set up, you've already blown, by the time I drive down there, get out on the ice and everything, it's an easy half an hour, 45 minutes. I don't like that. So if I had better gear to do it, sure. But I don't, so whatever. You live, you learn. You try stuff, you see if you like it. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. And I do like ice fishing, I just don't like all the bullshit that comes with it. Anyway, I think I gotta poop now for some reason. I was gonna make French toast, but I just farted and it smells like death, so I think I'm gonna go for a shit. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead here. We're gonna make some French toast for breakfast. Running low on protein. Running low on protein powder, running low on everything to make French toast. So what I think is, once I'm done with this round of French toast, I'm going to shut down the whole French toast line. And we're going to basically put carbs on hiatus for the next month or so until biking season starts. Because I noticed last year, biking with carbs, when I came back, my legs didn't feel like they wanted to fall out of my body. And it turns out because carbs, when you're doing high explosive stuff, will help prevent muscle degeneration. Cover your ears! You can uncover your ears now. All right. But yeah, carbs apparently will prevent a lot of muscle degeneration from high explosive work, which is why a lot of people, before they work out, they have a pre-workout meal. And if they have a pre-workout shake, it's the same concept. The meal is comprised mainly of complex carbohydrates to keep the muscles from breaking down too badly, damaging them. The other thing is it gives you tons of energy in the gym, so you can basically maybe bang off a rep or 3 more. And if you can do 5 sets and normally you do 10 reps, and now you're doing 5 sets of 12 reps, well, you just gave yourself 10 more reps that session. Sorry guys, I bought a new selfie stick for the GoPro here, and she's kind of cheeks. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping it was gonna be great because it does everything, right? Built-in tripod, it's got the built-in selfie stick, but the biggest problem with it is the ball attachment where the camera attaches. She's really, really, really Chinese blend. Anyway, I got some basic ass white bread here. We're gonna dunk and make my usual French toast pancake. Struckus asked me if I was going to go out fishing again today. I said hard no. If I was going to go fishing, I think I would leave here at around 4, get down there, set up, fish for an hour, and then come back when the bite stops, because I don't plan on walking out farther anymore. I figured out that lake now, so literally the evening bite, that's all you can get when you're in the shallows. If you want to catch any fish in that lake, you got to go deep during the day, which, unless I'm willing to drive my truck way out on the ice, will not be happening in my current financial, I guess, or vehicular state. Because if I had a sled, that'd be a different story. You know, tow my shit behind me on a sled like everybody else does, and I'd be at the location. But no, I think today I'm going to stay home and do something I haven't done since Thursday, and that's workout. I need to put in a workout, which is why I'm having a little French toast right now with a lot of protein, no fat, tons of carbs, because we're going to use this performance in the gym. And don't worry, guys, I won't be filming the workout, so you won't have to sit through another episode of that. Right on. Oh, the number one thing I was dreading doing today, it's done. Can't get it back in the box, though. But from what they said, they don't need the packaging. I'll bring it anyway, just so they can have it to recycle, rather than me doing it, you know. Anyway, my French toast pancake's done, so I'm going to eat this. Bye. Friggin' sitting over here watching Fishing with Flair when all of a sudden the fish went nuts. You notice I got a cow piggy bank on here, right? Well, these suckers went completely crazy and just started swimming around frantically and flying out of the water like Free Willy, knocked the lid off the tank, and one landed right on the floor right here. So, yeah, these guys got a lot of freaking power. Like, they really don't like when I get up close and personal with them, but they're cute. They're funny. I gotta get those dead minnows out of there. Only one minnow survivor. That's it. One minnow survivor. Everybody else, yeah, I get too close and they start freaking out. Hey, buddy. See, they got tons of power. And the tank's deep enough where they can actually launch themselves. Like, knocked the plastic lid clean off. And then went again and launched himself clean out. So, man, the friggin' filter's frothing. Really probably should get those dead minnows out of there. I don't know what it is today, guys. I am feeling so freaking lethargic. Like, it's 2:17 right now. I want to put in a workout, but at the same time, I'm kind of friggin' just, I don't know, like I could totally use a nap right now or something. I don't know what the hell's going on with me. Super freaking tired. Well, see, now they're all sleeping on the bottom again. It's when I go over there and I start filming them, they freak out. Yeah. Every time I come over to try and take the lid off to scoop out the dead minnows, they freak out and start banging against the top and trying to launch themselves out. And I'm not worried if they fall forward because I can just pick them up off the ground and put them back in. It's if they fall back or get behind something, then I'm pretty much screwed. Like, it's going to be hard to get to them. Definitely the weirdest pet one could ever want, eh? See, they don't appreciate when I jam the camera in their face. Shut up. Fishy. This poor guy, he smokes. That guy's like, why you gotta film me? I just want to friggin' be left alone. Fishy. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm like this all the time whenever I get back from fishing after a day or something. I don't know, but Jesus, Murphy. Like, I slept good last night. I checked Fitbit and it said I slept for like 9.5 hours, so that's probably pretty good. Like, what do you say? Hey, what do you say? Cameras, what are you doing? Why are you looking at the ground? Weirdo. What, you want to sniff my hand? You're a freaking oddity. Well, at least we got one thing done today that I wanted to do. Not sure how that working out thing's gonna come across. It was, holy frig. I have like no energy. I'm gonna have another coffee. I made one in the Keurig there for Christmas. I got these K-cups. Great value. Black roast or dark roast. Dark roast is okay, but light roast has more caffeine, right? So, oh, it's an assortment. I'm sorry. So you get, this is a light roast. Oh no, this is a medium roast. What do you freaking do, right? I gotta like, put the K-cup in, and then spin it and put it back in, spin it, put it back in, spin it, put it back in. Or otherwise it just doesn't K-cup right, and I don't know why. So, I will have another coffee, and then hopefully we have enough energy. It is currently 3:19, quarter after 3, if you will. All I've gotten done today was I packed up the Freybill, sort of, like I said. I couldn't get it back in the box. I have no idea how the hell to get it back in the box. I'm not even gonna bother getting it back in the box. I asked her if she needed the original box. She said no. They just said as long as I have the receipt, I got a 1-year warranty. Because I guess people don't really hang on to the packaging after they use it. And I was going to throw it out, but I had some doubts, especially after the first day of setting it up and seeing that light coming through the stitching. Like, you know, for an expensive freaking tent like that, I'd expect that from the $200 Crystal Cave, but not from a $300 tent. Like, I wouldn't expect it for that. So, yeah, send it back, right? I'm not going to buy another one of those. Like I said, with ice fishing, I'll go out solo. Like, it was fun bringing Sarah out and going out fishing, but ice fishing for Lake Nipissing anyway is literally January 1st to March 15th, my birthday. So you get 2.5 months of ice fishing, except for, you know, if it's still cold enough in March where the back lakes haven't thawed out or Nosbonsing hasn't thawed out, you could always go, oh man, I'm out of water. But like you can always go to the other lakes and ice fish. But I think if I go ice fishing in the future, it's going to be by my lonesome. And the HT can definitely take me there. And as you saw with that heater yesterday, I pretty much ran that for 4 hours straight on God knows how much propane was left in that cylinder. There couldn't have been that much. Was that all the coffee this thing's going to give me? I don't know, man. This Keurig's weird. Some days it just spits out a full cup of coffee. Other days it just spits out a quarter cup of coffee. Other days it spits out a half a cup of coffee. I don't know. Keurig's stupid. But anyway. But yeah, if I decide to go back lake splake chasing after March 15th, that'd be a thing. But I don't know. That little shanty there did pretty good. I got to pack that back up in its case. It's hard to do on the ice to pack it back up because the one wall gets crusted with so much ice that the fabric it doesn't fold right. To get it to be compact again and put it back into the case is near impossible. So that's why I just say screw it. I put the case inside of the sleigh and then put it on top of the sleigh, strap it in and go. And then when I get home, first thing I do is bring it in the house and lean it up against the washer and dryer and let it commence its thawing state. I'm kind of upset about this. But at the same time, it's like, you know what? I'm kind of not, because how often was I going to go out with more than myself? You know, like I said, Sarah and I went out fishing, 3 times? 4 times? I think we went out fishing 4 times. The one weekend we went out together, we fished we fished Nosbonsing, which sucked. That's when I caught the bass. We fished Calendar, didn't catch anything. That was the time that that was 2 weeks ago. And then prior to that, I think I fished Calendar. No, I fished Nipissing. She walked out. She didn't have her license then. And then we went to Calendar the next day and she met up with us. She didn't come out with us that time. So the first 2 times she walked out on her own and found us. And the next 2 times she actually came with us. But that was it. That was all the times I used the shanty. The big friggin' shed, the hut. Those 4 times. Never after that. Like it's upsetting, but I'm glad that they're gonna. And you know, I posted it on Facebook, and an old subscriber of mine, I don't know if he's still subscribed or not, mentioned that contact the company and they can send you new rods. Well, you know, because I didn't really use it that much, and being a single angler, ice fisherman on the lake, having something that big, probably not worth it. It's probably, if I could get a smaller version of that actually fit in its damn bag, then that'd be okay. But I got a smaller version. It's kind of compact, but it does the job, you know? A little bit smaller than the clam. The clam had way more room inside of it, but it's a lot more compact and easier to haul. I couldn't imagine putting that clam on that sleigh and hauling it. The clam weighed about as much as this damn thing. And that's at least a good 40 pounds right there, give or take. Easily. Anyway, coffee's ready. I'm gonna go drink it. Alright guys, normally what I do on workout days is just work out and then have a shower. And like, look at it outside today. Like, it would have been a good day to go for a rip on the ice, but honestly, no. I already killed all my minnows accidentally. If I didn't kill them, I probably would have went out at 3 o'clock to go for a quick dangle. You know, get out there, get set up for the last bite and see what we can catch. But honestly, no, not today. I still want to work out. I have my second coffee there and I'm starting to feel a little bit better. But something I want to do today, first off, is get this thing here. Oh, I need to clean up this kitchen. What I want to do is, we're going to let the dog out because, well, the only reason why he comes in here is because he's got a shit. What is this for? Insurance papers. I should look at those because they might actually have some stuff for my insurance. Let's go ahead and pour some soap in the washing machine. It's pretty good, right? Like I don't use like 100 loads worth of laundry soap. I bought this like a year ago. I do laundry like once a week. The average family, they'd blow through this in a month. I know my friend, she has 3 kids, and she says her washing machine never stops. It's always on the go. I just have a dog and a cat and myself, and with COVID, with not having to go outside or do anything, a lot of the times my pajamas are my office pants, so it's perfect. Anyway, I gotta let Stupid out. She must be stupid windy out, because I just opened the door to let Oreo out, and the friggin' door nearly ripped out of my hands. What's the wind speed?
In North Bay, the wind is currently blowing from the southwest at 16 kilometers per hour.
Well, that's not too bad. I don't know why the friggin' door nearly tore my arm off. I'm kidding, it wasn't that aggressive, but I should have grabbed my freaking basket. I gotta empty out the dryer too. And then after my workout, I'm gonna have a shower. Probably not wear the sleep pants, and we'll have to, hopefully when I approach the fish, they don't freak out again. How's it going, guys? No, it's cool. It's cool. We're cool. We can all be friends. They get close and they start getting excited. Well, they made a bed out of the dead minnows. That's pretty gross. Every time I go to try and open the lid to take the minnows out of there, they freak out and try and free willy. Like totally just launching themselves out of the aquarium. So I can't take the lid off because they're insane. I wonder if I use like a long pair of tongs or something and went through that small opening, or my hook removers in the garage, the long plier ones. Like I said, I'm not worried about them. Like the one that flew out, he flew out, banged off the desk, and then fell onto the floor. Wasn't a big deal, but see that one, the biggest one in there, I want to call him Kevin because he's just a trouble causer. He's just a pain in the ass. He's the one who flew out and got covered in lint. Like I wouldn't be too concerned about them. I just want to see how long I can keep them alive, right? The sucker fish anyway. I want to see if they'll calm down and become buddies, but probably a little freaked out when they wake up and they see a dead minnow floating by their head. I know I'd be a little bit off-put if I was sleeping in a house and there's a bunch of dead people in it. I'd have issues. Yeah, I don't know if he's pooping or face planting. I can't tell which side's which. Oreo? Come on. Totally face plant. Oh, that dog is so special. All right, guys, workout is done and we got chicken. Yay, chicken. All right, guys, ate the chicken. It's pretty good. Oh, you can tell it's pretty good, eh, with that burp. Anyway, something I want to do right now. I already did my laundry. And it's in the dryer. What? What's the matter, kitty kitty? Oh, it's a kitty kitty. I moved the HT in here and I folded it up. It's pretty cool. It's let me show you here. It's got Velcro on the top and the bottom, so that once you get it all tucked away, you can Velcro lock it and then just slide it back in the case. It's just impossible to do on the ice because the walls get so cold and frigid. Like the one sidewall gets frozen, so it doesn't really compress back down. But once you bring it in the house for half an hour and it thaws out and leaks all of its water all over your floor, it folds back up no problem. So the technique I use for it now is not too bad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put the HT back in its case. I wanna bring that up to the garage, and I also wanna bring this and this out to the garage until COVID frigs off long enough for me to be able to bring it into Canadian Tire and get my money back. And like I said, I'm not gonna buy another one of those things. I thought about it, I was like, you know, they give me back 300 bucks. I could spend 200 bucks and buy like a non-insulated one. But the problem with the non-insulated ones is, well, they do exactly what the HT does. Like, you can heat it, but it sweats real bad, like way worse than that thing did. And this thing here is so easy to pack up too. Like, look at that. You would have seen me fighting with that thing to get it back in the case. Jeez, you would have laughed your ass off. It's like a Benny Hill operation. The only thing that they should have done with this, which would have made more sense, is what they did with that. And let me just get this here all zipped up here. See, there we go. All right, good to go. What they should have done was put like a pocket on this side somewhere to put your anchors in and your support bars. Like on this thing here, right on the front of it here, you have a zipper, and in here you got your ice anchors. Okay, so you can strap down your, like on that windy day, if I would have went out, I would have needed these. Oh shit, how many are in there? 2, 4, 6. Okay. And then down here, you have another pouch, which I've never inspected, which has absolutely nothing in it. So you can probably put your bait in there. Because like I said, you're supposed to wear this as a backpack, walk it out on the ice, but no way in hell is ever going to do that. Why would they only give you 6? I guess 1 for each corner and then 1 per side that the wind is on to keep it from popping in. Anyway, I want to bring that out to the garage, get that shit out of my house. So chances are Oreo wants to go out too. Because, well, he loves going outside. I'm gonna put on my fishing shoes. Oh, careful. I almost killed my dog there. All right, turn on the porch light.
Sure, turning porch light on.
There we go. All right, first thing we'll do is we'll grab this big dumb son of a bitch. She's awkward to grab because you just grab it by the straps, but it literally weighs the same amount as one of my dumbbells. Only problem is, oh yeah, somebody walked on my property today. Do we have mail? We may have mail. I didn't think we were gonna have mail today. Okay, I'm gonna set this here. I didn't think we'd have mail today because of Family Day. I guess they just assume that letter carriers don't have families. Let me go pop the lock on this. Timber! Temporary solution. I'm gonna pull this thing out because I want to put this back there. Shut up, Oreo. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna move this back here. Sit this right here for now. I'll push this thing back in. Seriously, the one benefit to running that HT with that sled and the shelter on it, so light, so light. Did you go poop? Probably didn't even go poop. You know what? I'm just gonna. Oop. Did that rip? Sit that like that. Good enough, good stuff. And that way we are ready for the next excursion into the ice. Whenever the hell that'll be. You wanna go in the house or you gotta poop? I like how he jumped, but barely made it. He's such a popple. Second, dude. Some weird shit going on. Oh man, there was something I wanted to grab while I was out there. I don't even know if it's gonna work. Shit. I'm trying to figure out a way how to get those dead minnows out of that tank without taking the plastic lid off, because those friggin' sucker fish have the most impressive airtime capabilities known to man. Like, they get so fired up and just fly around like crazy, man. So let's I don't know if these things will be long enough to reach in there and grab them. I just have to be careful when I grab them so I don't crush their lives, because they're already dead, so who cares. Use these once to remove a hook out of a catfish. They work pretty good. They're 10 out of 10, would recommend again. My primary mission for today has been completed. Anyone wondering, that mission was to get the ice shanties out of my freaking house and into the garage. And we did that with plenty of time to spare. Go team us. All right, I'm gonna deal with those dead fish. That was weird. Just pressed the button, turn the GoPro on, and it beeped at me like, are we okay? Are we recording? Yeah, okay. Weird shit. Anyway, just did a live stream, and it's getting late o'clock. I'm gonna let the dog out. I'm gonna rock a piss. Probably call it here. Because, yeah, we got some of the stuff we wanted to get done today done, so that's good. Anyway, guys, I'm pretty much going to shut her down here. Got the dog out and back. You know what, we'll go upstairs because, yeah, let's go upstairs. We're going to pretty much shut her down here. Now, today, you know, I wanted to pack up both of the ice shelters, get them back out into the garage. Mainly that big bastard because it takes up so much friggin' space. That's all taken care of. That's all in the garage, so we're good to go there. I also needed to clean out this aquarium because 7 out of 8 of my minnows were dead, and I managed to get them all now. But I don't know what the hell's going on, but that water is very, very cloudy. I don't know if there's something I'm supposed to treat it with for that. I'm gonna have to look that up. Never had an aquarium. I'm gonna have to figure this shit out. But these guys have all just been hanging out in the corner. Like I said, I had to put my cow piggy bank up there to keep the lid on because twice in the stream they got riled up and slammed into the lid. Now, luckily they're too fat to fit out the handle hole, but not that minnow. Oh, here they go. Here they go. He's pissed off. He's going to do it. He's going to go full tilt like a Peterbilt and slam his head into the wall. You're so funny. They look so big, too, in there because of the concave of the lens of the glass. It makes them look a lot bigger than they actually are. It's meant for betas. Betas and tetras. Like, it's not meant for sucker fish. But I do things stupidly around here, and you guys know that. And it's probably why you tune in every day to see what stupid shit I'm going to pull off. So I appreciate that. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, live to win and never give in. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.